Hello everyone, welcome to another stream. Today the focus would be to create this part of the application as a modal React portal. One thing before jumping into how to use portals is to show you that I've made some small refactorings on the code. First thing is I am now using environment variables to pass the point for Hasura and have also some form of authentication. This will be replaced in the next video when we will do authentication using auth0, and we won't use anymore the access key but rather the role, and the access key would be picked from the auth0 token. Second thing, I want to mention that the reason why I'm using React app underscore whatever is because this is the way React app accepts environment variables. If I would say only Hasura admin secret, environment variable won't be picked up. So this is why you have to prefix it with React underscore app underscore in order to be picked up. I've also extracted all the annotations and queries into separate files because the files were becoming too big. And then I just import them wherever I need them into Fancy here. So annotation, the queries, and subscription. We will also add, after we finish the model, we will add a subscription to immediately see here the channel that you create. What else did I do? One thing is related to the input. So see now, if I hover, the input takes the color. This border is becoming dark gray over the input. The way I did it is by using styled components. So when you hover, or it's active or it's focused on the input, I target these elements, so the focused, active, and hovered input, and I'm selecting the sibling submit button, turn the border of the button to be dark gray. It is similar to just right button like this, but in this way I specifically target this component using style components. This is a feature which is very handy from style components, but it's not really something extremely well, because as I said, if I put here just button, I will just target an input of type created using style components, which is a sibling of this thing. So, but in this way, I specifically ensure that target the submit button. So one thing to remember is that this is extremely specific, while if we do button here, it's slightly more generic. This is a cool feature of very nice feature of style components to reference other components or styled items. But okay, let's go in starting using portals. Create one portal. I have to look on React how to do that. I have how to do it by heart. React create portal, render, child container, React DOM node. Yes. So I will create. I want to have a better organization of my components, so I'll create folders from now on, and as I create more stuff, I will add them there. So modal.component tsx, and I'm also changing a bit the naming convention, as you see for this I've created one usable style component, which is used, I think, in 2 components, and I called it sidebar item styles tsx. So now on I will call everything with dot component, dot styles, something like this. So this component, I will call it modal props. Gonna be props from here. Create an interface props, which is children type react. I think you can multiple ones. What we want to do is want to create an element, append it to DOM, then we okay. So we are gonna use the fact hook, and I will say element document. Okay. I will say document.body append child element, and we want when this thing is unmounted, say document, remove it from the DOM. Now, and this dot props element, create portal props.children. Okay, we need some sort of a reference. Element, const element, it's a div element. Okay. Okay. So basically we want to create, like here we have an instance variable, and the way you transpose it to functional components is to use a ref, because this will be available across all the other renders. It will keep its value, so value won't be resetted. Will be defined here, say element.current, and we hope it's gonna work. React DOM is not defined. Okay. Now, if I go to Finder, because we need the container. So I'm just gonna take the container from here, Gotta put it inside model because I want all white. And to take the full screen. Okay. Come on. I hate Typescript 3.4. It's so slow. One of the reasons why I want to have it as a portal is because you can see it's really part of. You see when I hover here, you can clearly see that it's next to these items, and models should not be next to these items. It should be somewhere outside of these things. So this is the reason why I would like to create a portal. We will have a div here at the bottom. Don't have when I start over like this. I'll get confused what's behind this. So this is the reason why I want to create a portal quickly. Okay. What else do we need? Copy the container. Okay. And I think this is the way to do it. I hope so. At least. Okay. So now, if I do it like this, it should be fine there. No, modal. And we move everything up. And the model was imported correctly. What you don't like? Okay, so props. It could be this or this. So it's either an array of children or one. Happy now? So now, let's see. If I do this, container, not a DOM element, which makes sense. Because it shouldn't be like this. I think. So I want to render here this and this. So this is the proper way of doing it, I think. Now it should work. If open it, container is not a DOM element. Okay. Which makes sense. So it's first like this. Yeah, I think the first time when there's there, right? I think this is the main reason why it happens this. Yeah, it's undefined. What's here the value? No. First, I want this to be run on mount only. And I'm curious, doesn't it add something? Let's do something else. So, okay. I'm just adding this so that I can clearly add it. One. No, it doesn't do it. I think doing something wrong, don't I? Uh, Not sure exactly what, but let's see, effect hook will mount. I don't want to do it on did mount because the example says that. Maybe I should do it as a class component. Model root. What's the model root? Okay. What if I do something else? Let's do something else. I will add something like this for now, which I'm not happy with it. A model root. Okay. And inside here, drop the reference. Say okay. No, we want this to be the model root. Okay. Don't need this. No, it's not. Oh, apparently to do a document and do a model root. It is defined. Yeah, okay, we don't delete. No, we do. Child is defined. Okay, let's give it a shot now. The container is not a DOM element. Okay. I don't get it. Oh, I know why. I have to restart because I changed the index. I don't think it automatically starts it. So you have a model root. If we click it here, yay, it works. Cool. We need to find a better way of doing it than relying on index to create this for us. But first, let's create a model. So we do have the model here. So yeah, this is basically what it is. This would be the body. We can put this as the header, and put them here. And this would be the title that we want to pass. Then we have the form. So let's take it like this. Sit button container and button close. This is no, sorry. The styled component, so I drop it in here. Not really a full-fledged modal, but it's good enough. Is it? Where is it? Finder. No, we don't want to do this. Finder. Split. Right. Okay. Versus this. So, what do we want? We want container. This. Okay. Close this. We have, where are the props? Close. It's, I guess, function. Returns void. Dot close. Name would be that. We have a title. And of this. String. Okay. So now, if we take this out, I have to pass the exit callback and the title to the modal. Okay. So exit. Come on. Where do we have it? Props.exit callback. Okay. And I would like to style these buttons. Okay, like this. We have a title. Create channel. Come on, format yourself. What you don't like. Type checking. No. Exit does not exist. Oh, it's closed. Sorry. okay. Type checking, it's okay. This seems to work the same way. What else do we need? What else do we need to do? I'm going to style those buttons. I want inside Modal. Okay, everything is good. Install these buttons. Oh, I might. How do they do in Slack? Let's take this one. Okay, channel. Okay, so they have a white button, gray button, which is if it's disabled, can't click it. Okay, seems okay. This one. So yeah, it's not exactly the same thing, but we are getting there. So close button. This is, oops, not here. I'm gonna put them here. Close button. Button which has a back. White border. 1 pixel, solid, light gray. Okay. I think there is an extension for style components so that they look nicer when I write it, because now I think it's this one. Let's see, it is installed. Okay. Boom. Okay, much better. So the extension is called VS Code style components. Yeah, well, comes as a shock, right? What else do we need? We need outline false. I want a border radius. It's nice because I also get auto completion. I like this extent. What else do we need? I need the color gray. Dim. Spell. Okay. And the padding of 2. Can I do it like this? I don't know. Close button. Okay. Let's see. I open it. Why don't I get the styling? Something wrong? Right. Because I'm not wrapping anything. Outline. Okay. Outline none it's first. It's the first thing which I can say. None. And this should be a calc. Let's see. Okay, much nicer. I want the font size to be, well, I want the padding to be 1 rem. I want the font size to be 2 rem. I want, when you hover it, the border be pixels solid dim gray and color to be black. Ooh, that's a big button. I think I need to the storybook or something. Okay, seems fine by me, but I want the border to be bigger. I will make it 3 pixels. 3 pixels. And I want a margin top of 1 rem. Okay. Cool. I think the border radius can be rem. Oh, I wanted. Yeah, that's okay. Okay. And now I want the submit button. I will actually extend the this button, the close button, so I will inherit everything from it. But I will say the background color should be dark gray, dark green. Okay. The border should be 3 pixels solid black. And on a hover, it should keep the same thing. The color, it's okay. Color, I want it to be white, maybe. So I'm basically extending this, the styles of this button, and I'm overriding some properties. So this is the mid button. Do we have any kind of reference on the form? I can add that disable. Okay, that's I don't like. I want first this to have margin top, margin right, 1 rem. Okay. I want on hover the color to stay white and how is it? Skew. Oh. If I hover, it doesn't. And the border the 3 pixels solid black. Okay. Coming back. Okay, that's okay. Well, on both, it should have a cursor of type pointer. And this input should be styled as well. It should be nicer like this one. And I think we already have an input, if I'm not mistaken. Which we can extract it and what else do we need here? We want to style the disable thing, but how can we know when it's disabled? Okay, so we want an on-change event here. Okay, so we will have a state. Input comes next state. It starts like this. It's gonna be a string. Okay, and it's like input value set input value. What I'm trying to do is like set into the state the value of the input, and then if the value is empty string, then this button will be disabled. If it's not an empty string, then button will be enabled. So here on change value, on change input value, it's E, and it does that value is E target. So it takes the value of the target. We say on change input value. No. Disabled. Put value. So for the submit button, we should have a disabled pseudo selector, and the background color would be light gray. Color will be black. Okay. And the cursor be what? Okay. So now my button is not really. Come on. Think about it. Still don't like it. Should be. Oh, you still don't like it? What? Okay. But it's not disabled. Because I said that. Let's see. Not disabled, is it? Yeah, it's the opposite. I put the wrong thing. Okay. Disabled. Stupid me. Yeah. Okay. So now. And I want to not have the hover thing. Not CSS. Okay. Can I do a not disabled? It's disabled selector. Input not disable. Okay. Fine by me. Okay, so we say like this. Not. Let's see. So if I do this, perfect. Perfect. And if I change it, it's nice. Okay, so okay. I think we already have an input, which is this one. Or this one. So if we go to this, already have an input like this, which we will extract it. Side styles, file, input styles, text, okay, export it. Okay, so what else do we need to do? Well, need to put it back here because we deleted it. So, come on, Typescript, come on. You export, don't I? Okay, perfect. And inside Finder, which I will rename it because it's not a Finder, it's Create Channel. I will call it input. Now, come on, find it. Let's see what we have. I hope we don't have a small. Nice. Yes, this should be. This is on the sidebar, so yeah, I will create sidebar. Then we have channels. I want to have a better folder. I'll move this thing here, move, and I will rename it in create channel component. Okay. So here, format the document, a channel. So nice. We have this thing. I want the H1, which is the title in the model, to have some margin. This is too close to each other, so I'll call it const title. One. I don't care about the styling. I just want it to have some margin. On rem 0. Okay. This would be the title. I actually have a margin. Yeah, it does have. Seems. Do I want a bigger one? Yeah, that works better. That's too big, so I'll make it 1.5 rem. Okay, so what we did to create the portal was to add this element to the DOM, which I would like to get rid of it. I want it to be dynamically created in here, but I don't know how to do it now, but I'll try to find a way, because that's the reason of the stream, to learn things and try things. And then we create the portal by saying react on create portal. We pass whatever components we want, and we say to what element it should be attached. And the element is currently attached, this one. So I want a hook which is triggered before it's mounted, which I'm not sure how to do. I think we can do it in the constructor using class components. But let's see. Component will mount React hook. What do people say? Your code here, yeah, but that's not really what I want. Because it's component did mount, component did update, component will unmount. I think this is an edge case in which if I use a class component, I will be fine. So I'll try to do import class modal, and this one we don't need it. And React pure component. No, it's just a component. Children are objects and be props like this. Do we have any state in it? No. Okay. So let's try render. Okay. Thing moves up. Did I do something wrong? And there. Class. I don't see what class modal ends react.component. I'm the props. Oh yeah, render via function via method. Okay, and this would be this dot props. This dot props. And this will be the dot props. So in the constructor, I think I need to call super on it. Nice. Script will complain. Paste this thing. Let's try to model root would be document create div. Okay. Um. Mm-hmm. Okay. And then we say document body. Okay. And I will call it this, not this, not model root. I drop super. This is not allowed before super. Okay. Model root. It's an HTML div element. Okay. Don't model root. Don't model root. Okay. What you don't like? Type of global this has no argument for props was not provided. There you go. Structure props, type props. There we go. Happy now. And found. Okay. Remove the child. Let's see. Let's see if it works now. I wonder. Channel. Yeah, it does work. I'm curious to what it does append. Let's see. It's this div. Aha! Yay, works. And then it disappears. Cool. So I can delete this thing. We don't need it. That's very, very easy. But as we can see, there is still some use case for class components in React, because I wouldn't be able to do it in a functional way with use effect, because use effect has acting as a did mount, and I need to create this element before. I will actually add only for the sake of distinguishing. It has nothing to do. I will use test, but I want to make sure that it has an ID. So nice. Now if I select it, you see, don't see any header in the background and stuff like this. So this is very nice. I really like it. One thing which I want now to do is like if we create now an channel. You see it's not showing up here, so you need to refresh it. So what I want to do is like to add to the channel as a subscription. That would pick up everything needed. So let's take this into channels. There is it. Channel title. Channel title. Where those channels are coming from. For function channels. Oh, okay, it's coming from sidebar, I think, isn't it? Sidebar container. Yeah. Okay. So we need for this, we need to do something similar as we did for the messages. We need to subscribe for more data. So we have to say no. Want get subscribe to more here, and want this. Gonna be tricky. I want to wrap everything this, then return this, and we say subscription, subscribe to more. Okay, now sites subscription. Okay, subscription, subscribe to more. What do we need here? Membership query. Don't we pass any variables? Query. Okay. We need something similar as a subscription. Funny thing is because the other user not subscribe. This is hard coded because this functional doesn't do anything. So this is the way you would add yours. What I'll do is like I'll copy this, create the subscription, and then we'll add this functionality to add yourself as user to or whatever to that particular channel. Subscriptions. I want membership subscription. Subscription. Okay, sorry. It's this should be here. Subscription. Okay. We take this and we put it inside sidebar. Say Variables we don't know. Document membership subscription. Query has no corresponding key. Why? Turn. Move up. Update query. This is not a message query, it's a sidebar query and data. Okay. Think now it should work. But of course, I messed it up. Come on. No, I can't stand it anymore. So I'm just I'm gonna install Typescript 3.5 because this 3.4 it's annoying. No, 3.6 now. Or did TypeScript launch 3.5 already? Because then that will solve my problems. 3.4 is now available. Apparently not. Where can I see in GitHub? Script, TypeScript, Microsoft. Okay. Failed. Where are the releases? Releases. 3.5. Okay, whatever. But wonder where is 3.5? Never mind, I don't care. Sketch. Dev dependencies. I don't get it. What did it install? Because it definitely didn't put it yarn add dev dependencies. Okay, then I'll do this. I don't get what yarn did. Okay, maybe I should save it. Okay. I wanna do it the hard way. I'll do it the hard way. I'll delete the yarn lock and the modules. I know this is gonna take a long time. Hello, it's just not. Hello, how are you doing? Welcome to the stream. Okay, it's installing. What version is on VM? Just TypeScript. Yeah, it's 3.51. Really weird. Weekly downloads last published 11 hours ago. Okay, so they just released it. Okay, I hope now it's slow running. So sidebar. We have the sidebar container is one. Suppose it's like this. Can't follow it. Okay. So turn be like this. Not following anymore. It's too nested. Turn. When is it this one? No. I tried. Just take it like this. Put this. Where is this coming from? Query has no corresponding ending tag. Okay, like this. And I want to use the work version or whatever version is there. Why? Oh no. Don't need to close it. So we can do this. What am I doing? Lost in. Do I have Vim or something? Of course, Vim activated itself. Why do I have this? I don't get any. Okay. Okay. This is working. I don't get what I'm supposed to. Okay, I can import that. Query. Identifier expected what? Need this. I've kind of nailed it. Okay. And what you don't like. Hey, what you don't like. Yay, it wasn't that hard. Took me only 5 minutes to figure it out. Me and debugging. Perfect combination of. But I wonder what version do I have? So I have this of the latest. If I go into yarn log, oh yeah, I know why. I've installed it in the wrong place, didn't I? Because I need to remove yarn log and the node modules. Okay. Okay. Dependency are clashing, but it's gonna work. So I want to add backbone. Oh, yay! It shows up. And one other thing which I want to do here is like I think we can send empty messages. Yeah, we can send empty message. I want to guard against that. With message, where body. Okay. Okay, fine. So inside input, submit message. We want the same thing as we did before. We want to know if this is not. So if you input value, set input value, it'll be an array, not an object. So we destructure two elements from an array. This use state does send me no. Okay. On change input. We do the same thing. E is a React change event. Okay. You do input. No, set input. Need a target value. Change. But now it's way faster since I update to 3 point. Could not load the Typescript version, but don't get it. Whatever. It might be that create React app forces some 3-point version Typescript. I don't want to use it because it's slow, but never mind. Disabled. Input value equals this. Okay. So let's see. If it is like this, and send it. If it is like this, I will send it. Okay, cool. Now, last thing which I want to do is to create a theme for styled components. Maybe I'll create this one as well. But I don't think I'll do it on this stream because I'm running a bit out of time. So I'll just create a theme, and then that would be all for today. Let's create a folder. theme. Okay, call it theme. The only reason why I want to have a theme is because we are repeating too much dark gray, dim gray, and so on. And if we want to support multiple themes, which I might actually do, I want to have a nice way of adapting everything with on one shot. So okay, so we export theme. I think they have for Typescript, they say styled components, Typescript, interface. Okay. I will, it doesn't matter what we call it, but I want border color be dark. Okay. We want the hover border color to be dim gray. Okay. And for now, we'll just do these, and we'll have to create, as they say here, another folder. I'll call it typings, and I think the naming doesn't really care if we call it style.ds or something else, but I'll just do it like this. We basically import this. I need a theme because so basically we have the default theme, and then we want to add this property. So we'll have a border color is string over border color. Okay. Now, if I save this and I go in tsconfig, same, and declaration root source root. I think this. What, do I have a documentation for it? Typings folder Typescript. I know it's something with definitions or module resolution. Resolution. I think we need to put something with paths. I'll search in Google, not in DuckDuck. Typings folder Typescript. Type roots. I knew there was something with type roots. With root. Type roots. Okay. And we have src typings. Okay, and modules types. Okay, so now if we go inside app, Apollo provider, team provider. Okay, yes, we need to pass a team. Is team. Okay, import everything, yes. And if we go to input now, what do we have? Border color. To do it like this. Do we pass props? Props. Okay. Yeah. Style components. Where are the style components? Thingy. Basics. Want to pass props? Yeah, I was doing the right thing. This would be something. It's a bit weird because it's double interpolation, I guess. Props. Huh? Further. Does it pick it up? It doesn't seem to pick it up. I think I need to save. I think I need to save. Theme border color. Does not exist on tanana. I think it doesn't pick my typing correctly. Type root. Did I save the tsconfig? Yes. Put. Try to restart the app. This shouldn't actually be the problem. What? Okay. Okay. It seems that it doesn't pick up this thing. Declare module. Did I do it right? Advanced. Gaming. Typescript. Typescript. Hop. Clear module export interface. Seems the same thing, isn't it? Create a declaration file, default theme. Props.theme. Wait. Yes. Theme. Nice. We have this board. Do the same thing here. Then Probably it will be even better if we set up these things as CSS variables and they will be run at runtime. So it will be even nicer. But for now, this should be enough. This is hover thingy. Well, we can do like this. That's perfect. Oops. Not theme. Not hover. Okay. Let's see. What do we have? You have it. Just that the oh yeah. Now what? This is not what we want. This is not what we want. This is what we want. This is what we want. So now it should be fine. Nice. Okay. What other things are needs to be put into a theme? Okay. We have the color, which should be white, and so we have a text color light is white, and the text color dark is black for now. Want need to put these inside. No, I want these inside here. Come on. Both string. Okay. Up. Format. Went nice. Okay. Now here we say props. I know it's actually more boilerplate that we have to deal with, but in this way I can make sure that I change one color. Pretty sure that I'll get it everywhere where I'm interested in. But I guess you already knew that because this is the purpose of having variables in theme and stuff like that. So inside here, I think anything else. Direct message inside Modal. I have it inside here. Display flags, background color. Background color, I want it to be white. Okay, let's put it. Background. It can be the same thing, but I want to make a distinction. So background color light. Maybe we'll have background color which is not white, for instance, or the background color will not be the same as the text. So I want to have a separate property. Maybe I have a text slide which is light yellow and the background color would be a light pink. For just saying, I won't put the background color of pink, but think about it that you can do it. Props theme, props theme, background color light. Okay, color. Have props. Oh, repeat. Yeah. I would have done it at the beginning. I wouldn't have had to do it now. But yeah. This is how it works, some sort of refactoring for the sake of it. Cursor, border. Background color light gray. Okay, so we have a background color gray. Do we want always gray? Because I think we use. I use it anywhere else? I don't know. We'll see. Okay. Oops. Okay. What else? Channel we did. Direct message. Nothing. Input. Already did it. I think. Yes. Layout. Nothing. Main content. Nothing. Main content header. Dark gray. This thing? Or what? Main content header. Light gray. Light gray. Border color light. This would be light gray, right? And this should be border color dark. Do it like this. Dark. Have a light version. Okay. Border color. What was it? Okay. Light. Okay. And oops, no, I don't want to debug anything. Border color without space. Border color dark. Border color dark. Okay. Over border color. Okay. Okay. Just this. Main content header. I don't know. Do we use this for anything? Title. Inside the title. This one is dark gray. Theme, white, black. I'll leave it like this for now, because I don't think this will be changed. Message box. Yeah, that's, I think, most of it. The background color should be fine. I think that's it. Those are all the things. What else? Where is it? Input. Didn't I line this? 11. Line 11. Border color dark, I guess. Okay, so now we have everything in place and seems to be working fine. That would be nice here that if you click this button, you could see all the channels that you are not part of, I guess. So you can add yourself those channels, but I have to think about a way to visualize it. Right now, it's not very clear to me, so I think I'll do this in the next stream. And finally, after that, and I'll use the same thing to direct messages to other users. Now we have only user 1 and user 2. I'll create a user 3 and 4, and it will share the same functionality. So, but I'll have to think about it and check a bit with Slack how they do it. I'll do it next time. So yeah, thank you guys for staying, and I'll see you next time. Cheers.